Hi everyone, welcome back. If you don't know who I am, well, now you know who I am because obviously my channel is my name. But anyways, today I am just gonna talk about I don't know, just things that I've learned in the last couple months, and just kind of how much I've changed as a person, and as far as like what I want in life, and like my perspective on how I view life now, I guess you could say, because a lot has really gone down ever since I started college, and I just feel like it's good to talk about it because it's important for others to also kind of see where I'm coming from with this, because it's just all that's been happening to me these last few months is so good, and I just feel like I don't know, I might as well share it. So let's get started. This is all raw footage. I'm not gonna edit it. I'm literally using my photo booth app on my computer right now because I just don't feel like using iMovie and like doing all that. So I'm literally doing that. But anyways, um, so let's see here. First thing that I've really seen like a major change in is my relationship with God, that has literally changed so much, grown so much, and been so strong. And I've come to a realization that without God, it's like, what is life? Like I feel like I need him, you know? Everyone does. So ever since I joined a Bible study at my college, I just kind of like really like decided to take that extra step in making time for God every single day of my life. Not only on that day that I have my Bible study, but like in general, because like life is so short, and it's kind of like, what's the purpose if you just don't, well, that's just my belief, but if you don't like, believe in God's word and all that he's done for us, and like the amazing creations he's done. So I don't know, I've really grown stronger with my relationship with God. And it's like, when I was younger, I'd always go to church and whatnot, and I just, at the time, I felt like it was kind of like a forced thing that my parents made me do, go to church. And I feel like that's kind of what a lot of people go through when they're young. They go to church, but like they don't truly know like what it's like to have a good bond with God, and understanding all that he does for us every single day of our lives. So I feel like now that I'm growing up and I'm an adult, I'm looking for him more, because I just realized, like, so many things have kind of fallen apart in my life this year, and I'm kind of like, I don't want to go into that trap of like where people get depressed and things like that, because I know I have someone who hears me when I'm crying or whatever the case is, and who actually is always there for me, and who's always speaking to me. So that's why I've kind of just grown so much stronger with God in many ways. And I pray now, like morning and night, and even throughout the day, because I just feel like my life is so fulfilling that way now, and I've noticed it so much. It's amazing. And I've also been using this devotional every single morning, and it's great waking up and seeing kind of like what each day is God has in store for me, I guess you could say. So it's good using that as well. And just kind of worship music is also so amazing. Like I have a whole playlist, and I just go through all that music, and it's such lovely words, and I just love hearing that throughout the day, and it's so nice. So that's kind of how everything has been going on with me and God. And yeah, and other things that kind of have really made me open my eyes, I guess you could say, is kind of being independent. Obviously in college, I've just realized so many things. Like, I don't need to be depending on others for whatever reason. Like, literally in college, these last few months I was there, I didn't have that many friends, and like I was fine with it, surprisingly. Like, well, actually I've always been, though. I've I've always been the type that I'm like, oh, I only want like a couple friends. Like I don't need that satisfaction of having like a big group of friends to not feel alone. But I've really enjoyed being alone and just kind of being in my dorm room and well, I don't have a dorm, but like being in my apartment and whatnot, and just like really like understanding who I am as a person, what my goals are, and what my future is looking like. So I've really learned to value that a lot these last few months, which is amazing because I feel like I wasn't doing that before. And it's like, Sophie, you're about to be 19 in a few months. Like, you gotta really open your eyes and see what you want in life, because before you know it, you're gonna be done with college and like, what's next, you know? So it's good to kind of think about that, I guess. So yeah, I've definitely felt like I've grown so much with just living by myself and doing things on my own. Like, I don't have a car right now, so I don't really drive anywhere. So everywhere I go is kind of walking or just Ubering or whatever it is. So it's good. It's definitely taught me a lot for sure. And even sometimes I go to the dining hall by myself, but I don't mind it. Like, some people might think it's like, I don't know, you need friends to go with you, which first I felt like that's kind of what it was that I needed, because I just felt kind of not embarrassed, but like I was kind of like, oh, I feel like a loner here just by myself. But then I noticed that there were other people like that too, so there's nothing wrong with that. But here we are. And then yeah, so there's that. And then here, right now I'm back home for till next year basically, because it's December right now, so till January. And I've just really enjoyed the time I've spent with my family here, like more than I ever have, honestly, because it's like you take that for granted. Well, some people do. So I feel like it's something to be really like grateful for and thanking God for, because you just never know what tomorrow brings. Like, so you just gotta show so much love to your family and those that you love in general, because you just never know what can be in store for you, I guess. So I've just really learned to spend time with them more than I ever have, and especially with my mom. You know, she moved and like she came to see me Thanksgiving break, and it was amazing. Like, literally feel like our bond is so strong, and like, I don't know, like I used to rely on her a lot, like when I don't know, a few months ago, and like just rely on her in different things. But like now I kind of like really learned on actually building like a really strong mother-daughter relationship, and like learning from, I don't know, mistakes she's made, mistakes I've made, and kind of talking about it and seeing like kind of telling each other advice, I guess you could say, because we're like best friends pretty much, and she's my forever best friend. Come on now. But yeah, so it's just good to kind of like see each other's perspectives on things, because believe it or not, she likes hearing my advice as well. So yeah, it's good to do that, and I just feel like it's so nice to be close like that with my family and my puppies too. I mean, come on, they're my kids. So but that's life right now. And I've also spent a lot of time with my girlfriends here at home, and that's amazing. December is bringing a lot of good as well. I'm seeing my grandma in like a couple weeks, which is good. And then it's Christmas, best time of the year, and then New Year's. And then literally like 3 days after the New Year, I'm going with my best friend to Disney, which I'm so pumped for. Literally, that's been our dreams for like the past 3 years. We're like, we're gonna make a bestie trip happen one day, and like, look, we made it happen. So it's gonna be amazing. I hope I can vlog it. So that's that, and I'm looking forward to everything that next year's bringing for me for sure. This year has been kind of like a roller coaster ride, but it's kind of like fallen into a good end of the year, I guess you could say, because look at the new person I am. I mean, I'm very fulfilled and happy and just joyful and thankful with everything that I have, compared to the person I was like, what, 4 months ago. Well, I kind of was like that, but I just didn't pay too much attention because I was relying on focusing on other people, I don't know how to say it, other people's like, just caring too much about what other people were thinking about me. I don't really know. But now it's just time for me and knowing who I truly am and what my goals are set for. So yeah, but anyways, that was my little rant session slash how my life is going video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I don't think I'll see you next year. I'll probably see you in the next few days if I decide to make another video, but with until then, I hope you guys enjoy your next couple of days, and yeah, peace.